Carolina State and the challenges they presented?
Well, they ran it 54 times last week, so they're very persistent. Obviously, they have a new offensive coordinator, and his philosophy is run the football. We established that last week. Following his career, they like to spread it out and throw it as well. A year ago, they were very balanced, both running and throwing. Some similarities in how they run the football to what they've been doing, as well as what the new offensive coordinator's philosophy is. Obviously, he was also there just a few years ago at South Carolina State, so there's familiarity with both players and coaches. So they'll use a variety of personnel, a lot of pre-snap moves, shifts, motions, and a variety of formations. So our guys have really got to. It'll be a very mentally challenging game as much as it will physically, just because of the gap integrity issues. And if you're not lined up and you're not in the A gap, you're not in the C gap, or whatever it is, they'll find it, inside zone running team.
Coach Sweeney talked a lot about this week being an opportunity to get better as a team. What areas do you want to see your defense?
Fundamentally, again, just having a good eyes, pad level, technique. They will spread you out and throw the football as well. They'll spread you out and run the football. And, there's obviously, we need to tighten things up, in our coverage and just be, play consistent, execute, play with discipline. You're supposed to be the flat player, play the flat. You're supposed to trap number two, whatever it is, and so you want a clean football game. You want to not make mental mistakes is the biggest thing, as well as again playing tough and playing physical, improve our tackling, and improve our communication pre-snap. There's a lot of things obviously from a week ago that we need to improve, regardless of scheme. Just fundamentally or mentally both, that we have to get better at.
Coach Sweeney said that the team overall, it was night and day after one game this year compared to last year. You noticed that defensively at all?
Oh, yeah. The zone play a year ago was like a trick play. So you're not sound that way. It's hard to put everything else together. So I think, and again, they've popped a couple runs, and they're pretty good there too, up front and with their running backs. So we certainly weren't air-free by any notion, but just a lot more physical, a lot better gap integrity, a lot more discipline, a lot more aggression, and we're certainly a lot more physical than we were a year ago in the opener. I still structurally felt good coming out of last week's game. As far as our leverage from the back end, we made a few mistakes. Some of it's just communication, guys not getting a signal, not having a call, and man coverage, not covering their man, thinking it might be zone. They just didn't get the call. The guys, so we got to do a better job of helping the guys that are further away from the signals, and so we'll work on that. You can get better at that through practice and really emphasizing that. So, yeah, just night and day.